Okay, so you did all the research, you made the right call, you decided to apply to Prime. You even talked to a recruiter and they gave you a start date. So what's next? Well, this video is all about orientation week. So you've decided to start your career in logistics as an over-the-road truck driver, and you made your application to Prime. If you've been accepted, congratulations. We don't just accept anybody. And let me be the first one to say, welcome to Prime. Okay, so there are many different phases to beginning your career as an over-the-road truck driver here at Prime. First is at orientation week, then you're gonna have the PSD phase, then the TNT phase, your upgrade process, your first week as a solo operator, and hopefully many, many years following that. Now, I went through all that stuff myself here with Prime and I found it to be a blast. Imagine it's like summer camp for grown-ups. That's the closest thing I can compare it to. Now, future videos will talk about those other phases of what's coming up after this, but this one is all about orientation week. Okay, first off, you're gonna pack a bag and hit the road, either by plane, train, automobile, bus. You're gonna make your way to one of the 3 terminals nationwide. That's either gonna be Pittston, Pennsylvania, Springfield, Missouri, which is the main terminal, or Salt Lake City, Utah. And at one of these terminals, you're going to begin your training process. Now, all of these terminals have a variety of amenities, full gym, restaurant, convenience store, truck and trailer shops, bunk rooms, showers, areas to common space to hang out, movie theaters, ping pong tables, big screen televisions, where you and the other drivers can argue about what big sports games to watch or Hallmark channels, whatever you guys all can agree on. But before you have access to those, you got to get through the training program. And that training program starts at the company housing. In Springfield, that's going to be the Campus Inn. Upon arrival, you'll be greeted very warmly by reception. They will take down some basic registration information and they will give you this packet right here, this new orientation packet. They will also have you head over to a computer lab to register with the National Drug Screening Clearinghouse, which all new drivers need to do. Now, after that, you'll be filling out this paperwork. That's going to include additional background information, references, work history, and also that referral information. Now, make certain not to leave these spaces blank. If you know a driver for Prime, make sure you get their name and their driver code written into that space. If you don't and you happen to find these videos helpful, please feel free to put my driver code and my name in that space. It helps us to track and develop new recruits as they're coming through the program. So make sure you get something written into that space. Now, after this, you'll head to your accommodation for the evening. Get ready for your start of the program, which will most likely be at 0700 the following morning. At which point you will head to the orientation office. They will go over the paperwork you just filled out, those other documents you brought, the divisions that you might be interested in. There's a lot of different divisions we can drive for here at Prime, and your layout for the following week, which is going to include some computer-based trainings and some of that sim lab work. Now, the computer-based training is going to be interactive videos primarily where we are learning a little bit about the industry and our role in it. The simulator training lab is equipped with state-of-the-art training trucks that are designed to help you anticipate some of the conditions and circumstances that you're going to experience as an over-the-road operator of a combination vehicle. This includes weather, different road conditions, different roads themselves, and even some backing simulations. Over the next few days, you'll be continuing to work in the simulator class as well as those computer-based trainings. You'll also be talking to drivers about their experience over the road, communicating with other recruits, practicing that pre-trip, and also eating at the cafeteria there on site. Once all of the trainings are complete and all that paperwork has been finalized, you will get your green badge, your Prime ID, and head over to the Plaza building for your first class over at the terminal. Now here we will head downstairs and through the lobby to that main classroom where you will have your logs class. They'll also give you some introductory information on pad etiquette, reimbursements, card loads, overview of our tires, and some general pre-trip information. Now while all this is going on, our training program is working behind the scenes to set you up with a CDL instructor using our profile matching system. Now at this point, you'll be working on your CDL test prep, getting as prepared as you can independently, waiting for that CDL operator to get in touch with you. We're pretty lucky here to have such great real world experience. That hands-on part is one of the things that separates Prime from some of the others. Now, sometimes it can take a little while before you get hooked up with an instructor for various different reasons. So in the meantime, please be using those Instagrams and those YouTubes that I have, and those will help you get off to the best footing before you start working with your CDL operator. All right, there we have it. Orientation week in a nutshell. Make sure you like, comment below with any questions, and share this with anybody that you think could use a little bit of adventure in their life. I know that coming to Prime was one of the best choices I ever made. Maybe it'll be one of the best choices you ever made as well. Until next time, guys. And if we walk down there to the right, we see quite a few different plaques and some different awards that have been given out, none in particular.